Sunday guy, Sunday guy, Sunday guy, Sunday guy, Sun. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to meet us on Mill because your Arizona State Sun Devils got the job done on the road, taking down the Iowa State Cyclones 24-19. Welcome into the PHNX Sun Devil Show, of course, presented by Branded Bills. Make sure you head to brandedbills.com and use that code BB, PHNX, for 15% off your first order. I'm Anthony Totri, joined as always by my passenger princess, Erik Ruby. Along for the ride, of course, we got the deli man behind the Mac making all of the magic happen. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast. 24-19, the Sun Devils go on the road and they win the rematch of the 2024 Big 12 championship game. Jeff Sims have a day, over 400 all-purpose yards in this one for Jeff Hims. 3 total touchdowns. The defense comes in clutch. Rubus, a hell of a way to start your Saturday if you're a Sun Devil.
I'd like to give credit to who deserves it the most, which is my amygdala.
Your
Who we
amygdala.
talked about in pregame show. I said, I feel like I've seen a good Jeff Sims game. I've thought about it too much for it not to happen. But no, look, man, Jeff Sims, you just take a second, step back, and appreciate the guy. I know that there will be some people who sit here and point to the turnovers. Shut up. Shut up. Like, he acknowledged it. Jeff Sims acknowledged it when he was talking to the TNT crew post-game, said, I need to be better at my ball security. He knows that. Those turnovers didn't lead to anything. And that guy, Jeff Sims,
Sunday guy,
gave his everything today.
Yeah, he
Look
did.
at his jersey. Not a single speck of white on what was a white jersey to start the game. 228 yards on the ground for 2 touchdowns, a long of 88. 177 yards through the air. 13 of 24 completion. Like, this guy won you the game.
That
That guy, Jeff Sims, won Arizona State the football game. And look, you tweeted it. A lot of people owe Jeff Sims an apology. Hey, me, on yesterday's show, literally 24 hours ago, I sat here and you asked me, what is my confidence level that Jeff Sims can win Arizona State this game? And I said a 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I should have taken a 1-2 punch to the skull for that because he absolutely stepped up and delivered. He had a whole week of being QB1. Now he has a bye week going into a West Virginia team that just beat the team that beat you. Yeah. Jeff Sims, this is your team. They said it on the postgame interview. They said, this is your offense. This is your team. And Jeff Sims, for the first time in 3 years, Anthony Totri, 3 years, won as a starting quarterback.
And you know what? He won, and he's going to get a lot of credit, deservedly so, given, what he did today offensively. But this was, I think, the definition of a team win for me. Offensively, you needed, you go back to the heat index yesterday, right? We said everybody. Normally we give you a couple players that need to go out and step up given the circumstances for Arizona State. This is a game where you needed everybody. You were on the road. I get Iowa State is also a beat-up team. That's a solid football team on the other end. I know they didn't play as well as probably that fan base would have liked. They looked bad out there today, but part of that was Arizona State making them look that way. Offensively, I thought the game plan was sound and solid, trying to utilize and play to what Jeff Sims' strengths were. Raleek Brown got 16 carries on the ground. I know he only averaged 4 yards a tote, but still being able to keep that defense honest, I think was huge. You had, Shimon Mateer, one of his best games over the last month It was nice to see him out there. Malik came up with a couple nice catches. Jalen Moss came up with a few nice catches. And then defensively, man, like this defense continues to be clutch when you need it. Justin Wodtly, Jordan Crook, those safeties on the back end, Keith Abney, open field tackles. Like everybody contributed in a big way for the Sun Devils to get this win. And one thing that I don't think can go, not discussed here is the coaching. The coaching today for Arizona State. Kenny Dillingham, Marcus Arroyo, Brian Ward. Give those guys a round of applause because this is, again, a team that has been gutted, absolutely dismantled with injuries. Again, it's been the topic all week long, right? No Sam Levitt, no Xavier Alford, no Cyrus Fiaseu, no Ben Coleman, no Jordan Tyson.
No Prince Dorba. You're playing with a bunch of guys that weren't expected to be playing significant minutes at this point in the 2025 season, yet here you are. Jeff Sims and this defense leads you to a point where you're now bowling for 2 out of the last 3 seasons. And I know that there are going to be some folks that hear that, and it's like, are we really talking about that right now? Because I get it. The expectations around this program have shifted, and that's awesome. That's great, and they should continue to be super, super high. But it is a tough thing to do in college football to go bowling consecutive seasons, especially in a conference that it is as volatile as this one. So enjoy this, man. And there is still a lot of football left to be played for the Arizona State Sun Devils in 2025. And everybody that had something to say about Jeff Sims, eat your words, man. If Jeff Sims can play like that for the rest of the season, this team has a legitimate shot of going 9-3.
Yeah.
If he could play like
they
he did
just
today,
beat the toughest opponent they have left on the schedule.
On the road in Ames. Look, if Jeff Sims can have over 400 total yards of offense every single week, this team's going to be in a good position.
Yeah. I wouldn't bank on that.
No, I wouldn't bank on it. But you know what I like? And the shout out to the coaching staff as well. One of the things that really made me upset about the Utah game, and I understand why, I guess they had to do it because they were behind, but Jeff Sims threw the ball damn near 40 times, right? Now, look, Jeff Sims had some great passes today, including a breadbasket touchdown to Jalen Moss that didn't count. Right? But Jeff, he had some bad moments. The Raleek Brown missed batted down ball on tough. 4th down. That was tough. He had a couple not so great passes, but at the end of the day, he threw the ball 24 times. Do you know how many times Jeff Sims ran the ball tonight?
28 times.
Tonight. 29 times.
29 times.
29 times. 29 times Jeff Sims ran the football today. And not only was it intentional in the play calling, but intentional in what they did around him. Like, the offensive line was able to protect him enough, especially in that second half. And this offense, look, the defense knew what they were doing, right? Even on that last play there where it was 3rd and long and Jeff Sims didn't throw. The defense knew what was going to happen. They knew Jeff Sims was going to run the ball.
Yeah.
They still found a way for him to be effective. He averaged about 8 yards per carry.
God.
8 yards per carry for a guy who ran the ball 29 times as a quarterback.
He also, you look at the plays that were turnover worthy, right? He had the interception. You had a couple fumbles out there that you'd love to get back. For the most part, I liked his decision-making. And I also like the decision-making from Marcus Arroyo at certain points to just say, you know what? It's 3rd and 5. We like our position to just QB power. Right? We're just going to run it up the gut. We like what our quarterback does on the ground with his legs. You absolutely need to give him a chance to pick up the first down. I think the one issue that I had with this game as a whole came in the 4th quarter on that second to last ASU drive where it was a 3rd and 8 and they opted to run it instead of giving Jeff a chance to go out there and ice the game. But at the end of the day, everybody contributed in such a massive, massive way. We'll talk about, what's left in terms of the regular season, potential postseason stuff at the end of today's show. But overall, this was the best the Arizona State offense has looked in a long time. And I get there was still...
And it was simple.
And it was simple. It was consistent. And it was methodical, right? All of those things. And it still wasn't perfect. Right? It looked like they dominated this game offensively and defensively, or at least that's the way it feels like for me. But there's still so much to clean up, right? Multiple penalties, 11 penalties for 119 yards. Yeah, it's unacceptable. Things that need to be cleaned up still for this team. You obviously have some plays you'd like to get back on Jeff's end from the offensive line as well. I think Ralik as well would probably like some plays back. Defensively, like there's still some things that you can clean up, and they still were able to get this done. So to be able to have this win at this point in the season, I think this team needed it.
Yeah.
I think this coaching staff needed it. This fan base needed it. And I said in the pregame show, like, how many times can you point to a game where Kenny Dillingham is coaching and you could say, you know what, Arizona State don't have a chance, right? Sam Levitt's not out there, right? Or they're playing Texas. They don't got a chance. They're playing a UCLA team. They don't got a quarterback. They don't got a chance in 2023. They find ways to win games. That's what this staff does. That's what this staff will continue to do. And as long as Kenny Dillingham is at the helm at Arizona State, which will be for an extended period of time, this team and this program are going to continue to rise the ranks. In this conference is, any given Saturday, some wild stuff can happen, right? You brought it up earlier. West Virginia beat Houston. Last time we checked, Kansas State was up on Texas Tech. Don't sleep on Arizona State ever. Don't ever sleep on this team. Don't ever sleep on this program. I get it. I get what happened last week versus Houston. I get the vibes weren't high. I get the vibes were extremely low here in the Sam Levitt news. And I know there are folks that when they saw that the Jeff Sims era had begun for the next 4 games, that there was a lot of discomfort, that there was a lot of, you know what, season's over. Yeah. We'll be lucky to go bowling at this point. 7-5 feels about right? A lot of people, social media, a lot of people saying that point blank period. Jeff Sims is a talented quarterback. He did not have the opportunity that he had today in the previous games. We talked about it all week. Utah, everybody had a bad game in that one. You go back to the Cincinnati game that he started last year. We felt like the coaching staff didn't put him in the best opportunity to win. He had a full week of preparation, working with the ones. The coaching staff had a full week to design a game plan around Jeff Sims' skill set. It showed today, got a big win, still a lot to clean up, but at the end of the day, you love what you see. And now you got a bye week. Go get healthy. Not just Jeff, because we know he took a beating today. Yeah. Everybody can get healthy. With this win, I feel a lot better that you see Jordan Tyson again for Arizona State at some point this season. And you got 3 very winnable games on the back end of this bye week. There is still a whole hell of a lot to play for. We talked about the potential of going, not having a 9-win season with the 3 games that you have left. Yeah. How about this? Knowing that you're going bowling, assuming that you don't want to ever jump, but with 3 games left.
West Virginia just beat Houston.
But let's possibilities out here. Sure. There's a chance that you end the regular season 9-3 going into a bowl game. You win the bowl game. We're talking about back-to-back 10-win seasons for Arizona State, which is ridiculous given the circumstances of this season. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. I want to go ahead we just got so much to get into. Just so much.
We got a super chat.
We do. We do have a super chat. I'm amped, dude.
I know you're amped.
We got 2 super chats.
I'm amped for Jake and for Sharon. Sharon with the $1.99 super chat says, "Is Iowa State the new Washington for ASU?"
Ooh. ASU always plays Washington hard. It always feels like they always beat Washington. Potentially.
I like to be some more time.
I like the comp. I want to see more from Iowa State.
I don't think Iowa State is Washington.
Well, to be fair, Washington has always a massive ceiling for expectations, and then they just fall flat.
Yeah,
they made the college football championship and then got drummed. But I don't know, man.
I don't hate it.
I like it.
See.
Don't hate the comp.
And by the way, Jake, who gets a free super chat because he's celebrating 1 month as a member.
Jake.
You could become a member today, get access to exclusive emojis, exclusive content if you're a Hall of Fame member. Huh?
You want to see us dance?
And we'll dance if you become a member today. $5 a month, and you get a free super chat a month. So if you send super chats, it's basically the same thing, and you get extra stuff. Says, "I was telling you all that he was legit," talking about Jeff Sims. "Even after Utah, we lose faith so fast. As long as he can get his turnovers controlled, Sims is a legit QB."
Yeah, absolutely.
The turnovers was literally the only thing tonight. He had a couple passes, but almost every quarterback does who plays a game.
It's not even the passes for me. It's we just need 2 hands on that football when you're going.
Sure. Well, he fumbled the ball twice.
The fumbles have always been the issue for me over the INTs. It's that it does feel like either it's just bad turnover luck.
Well, the first fumble, it was a perfect tackle from Iowa State. The helmet went directly on the ball. The second one was Jeff Sims not holding on strong enough.
Still got to just hang on to that football. That's at the end of the day what you got to do. And again, little things that need to be cleaned up, but you're going to have now not only a week of seeing what works in this offense, but you get the week to get healthy, and then you have all week to prep for West Virginia. You're back at home, back at Mountain America Stadium. I think that'll be huge. Very, very interested to see what the fan turnout is, given that there's still a lot on the line for this Arizona State team. But I can't emphasize enough how incredible of a team win this is for the Arizona State Sun Devils. I want to get to the Deli Man's thoughts because I know he feels a certain type of way about it. We're going to get to by the numbers. We have got bottle service. We got happy hour heroes, house specials, closing time. We got so much to get to on today's PHNX Sun Devils postgame show. And I promise we are going to get to it all and more. I promise you. But we do have to go ahead and take a quick break.
Look, most people can't name all their financial accounts or what they're worth, your 401k, your properties, your investments, and more. And sometimes that lack of awareness, all the time that lack of awareness can come and bite you in the booty. That's why you need Monarch, because Monarch is built for people with busy lives. If you put off organizing your finances, Monarch is the right place for you. You'll never need to touch a spreadsheet again when you are using Monarch. And I want to speak specifically to all my couples out there, because look, if you're in a relationship, sometimes money can be a stressor. In fact, money is one of the number one stressors among all relationships in the world, especially a lack of communication about it. Well, guess what? Use the best budgeting app of 2025 as named by the Wall Street Journal. Named Forbes the best app for couples, Monarch is the best place for you to get control of your finances. So don't let financial opportunity slip through the cracks. Use code PHNX at monarchmoney.com in your browser for half off your first year. That's 50% off your first year at monarchmoney.com with code PHNX.
You see this beautiful, beautiful bottle here?
I also see one back there too.
There's also a beautiful bottle right there.
See this beautiful cup?
I do see that beautiful
Put on the Jeff Sims
cup.
helmet, Totri.
I'll get to it, but I want to tell you go ahead, put it on me. I want to tell everybody about our friends over at Three Amigos Tequila. This tequila right here, the Three Amigos Blanco, delicious, and got us through this amazing Arizona State dub. It's honestly so versatile. The fact that we were able, to use this for Bloody Marias, for tequila sunrises, for just straight up shots, all of the things, the Three Amigos Tequila came in clutch. It's a staple for the Valley, for Arizona State fans. So this season, make sure you tailgate, toast, and celebrate with the Valley's favorite tequila, Three Amigos.
Woo!
Guys, before we continue talking about Sun Devil football, a lot of amazing things going on at Arizona State, including Sun Devil hockey in PHNX. We are taking over Mullet. Next week, join Leah Merrill and the PHNX hockey crew as ASU hockey is going to take on the Colorado College Tigers on Friday, November 7th. We're going to have a pregame meetup, food, drink included. Over in Tempe, going to get a game ticket. The vibes are going to be absolutely immaculate. Make sure you go get your ticket. Head to gophnx.com/events to find out more.
Man.
Huge. Absolutely huge. Short Bus with a super chat here. Also celebrating his 1 month as a part of the supporters club, saying, did I shift to the alternate universe where Sims wins games? Remember what I said in the pregame show?
Yeah.
I said there's a reality out there where Jeff Sims leads Arizona State back to the Big 12 championship.
Yeah. I mean, Short Bus also member for a month. His member super chat says, nothing's over until it's over. ... Over? Like, look, we talked about it. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but there is still a chance that Arizona State can make a Big 12 championship. There's still a chance that Arizona State could end the season 9-3. There's a chance they can end the season with 10 wins, right? Like, this win meant so much for so many different reasons.
To so many people.
To so many people. I mean, to Jeff Sims, if you saw him embrace his family.
Yeah.
Like, this win was maybe the most important win for Arizona State since the Big 12 championship.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. I was laughing at, is it Jimenez?
Jimenez.
Jimenez's comment says 10 a.m. win is crazy. LMAO.
But, like, is this not the most important win for Arizona State since they beat Iowa State last December in Dallas?
Oh, the most important win. No,
you lose today. You're 5-4.
Well,
the Texas Tech win was probably the most important.
The Texas Tech win was definitely the most important.
This is the most impressive win for me.
So
this is a more impressive win.
I tweeted it out. Where does this win rank in most impressive Coach Kenny wins?
It's in top 5. It's in top 5.
So,
I think 1-1 for me is Iowa State. Of the Big 12 championship.
I mean, you dominated.
I think number 2, honestly, is 2023 UCLA.
Yeah,
this might be 3. I think
this has the potential to be 3 or 4.
I think Tech's top 5.
Tech's top 5 too. I think.
I mean, because like you won that game like against a top 10 team in the country.
There were also some,
with an injured quarterback.
Yeah, but there were also some ways you could have dominated that game and you didn't.
There were some ways you could have dominated this game. Yes, absolutely.
But not on coaching. I don't think. Like there were fumbles. The Tech game, it felt like you could have dominated by being more aggressive in certain situations. This game, like you fumbled the ball. That's not his fault.
No, not on coaching.
Yeah.
It's definitely up there. It's overall just a very, very impressive win. And I am so excited to get to buy the numbers presented by Desert Financial Credit Union, Arizona's #1 credit union, named by Forbes. Rubus, the only number that matters is that final score. The Sun Devils coming out on top 24-19 over the Iowa State Cyclones. The numbers overall in terms of total yards are astronomical here for the Sun Devils. Jeff Sims leading the Arizona State offense to 467 total yards of offense, 336 for Rocco Becht and company through the air, about $176 for Jeff Sims, potentially $177 as well, and then $186 for Rocco Becht. But this is the big one here on the ground. 290 yards for the Sun Devils, running the football to $150 for Iowa State. Then here's a weird one: the Cyclones actually getting the win in terms of the turnover margin. They had 3 takeaways to Arizona State's singular takeaway. That Jordan Crook interception. Is there one that stands out to you most there or maybe somewhere else?
So how many total yards today do you have again?
467, yeah.
You want to know how many yards Jeff Sims had?
405, didn't he?
405 yards.
Yeah.
405 of 467 yards accounted for Jeff Sims.
Yeah.
Jeff Sims, 400 yards, broke the single game record for Arizona State quarterbacks rushing. Broke the single game record. This guy put the team on his back.
Yeah, he did.
He absolutely did. You can talk about the defense, the turnovers, and everything. I know we've talked about Jeff Sims this entire episode, but when you look at the offensive numbers and you look at what Jeff Sims did, I still can't believe it. 400 total yards.
He broke the Arizona State single game rushing record by a quarterback.
Let's take
in like the second quarter.
But let's take that 88-yard run out, because sometimes those things are like, if you trip,
he still broke the record.
Like that's 120 something rushing yards by him alone.
No, he had even more than that. He had 228 on the ground.
Oh my God, that's 148 rushing yards.
He still had 148 rushing yards without his long of 88.
Or 140 rushing yards because he had 88.
Yeah,
that's insane.
He was still ridiculous today on the ground.
And again, game. This must feel so good for him.
Get that man an ice bath.
Yeah.
29 carries is a lot of carries for anybody, let alone a quarterback.
How many times did he throw the ball?
24.
How many times was he sacked?
That's a great question. I'm not sure if he was sacked at all, to be honest with you. Go ahead. No, he wasn't sacked a single time in that game.
That is amazing. First of all, for him, because those type of quarterbacks are susceptible to being brought down because of how they play. He didn't run into a single sack. But the more impressive thing is the offensive line that looked horrible to start the day, and then it just got better and better.
Yeah.
Momentum, man.
Yeah.
And again, I think a lot of that has to do with coaching, right? Like in terms of knowing what you have up front, knowing who you have at quarterback, knowing what you have on the perimeter, and knowing what Iowa State runs defensively in that 3-3-5, being able to get the ball out quick. I absolutely loved the approach from Marcus Arroyo and Kenny Dillingham to run that QB power as often as they did, and by showing that QB power a couple of times, they actually turned it almost into like a QB power RPO where he would take it and act like he's running for a second, and they'd had somebody leak out, right? You obviously missed that one to leak, but there were a couple times where they actually connected on it, where it gets that defense just to pause for a little bit, maybe cheat up a little bit and play the run, because, again, Jeff Sims was carrying the football as often as he did, getting the yardage that he was able to do, which ultimately let those wide receivers and tight ends for Arizona State get free downfield a little bit. This offense was humming for a while.
Yeah, I want to update people. I know this is a little bit out of left field, but we do have an update on Ben Brahmer from Iowa State head coach Matt Campbell. Quote, they took him to the hospital. It's precautionary. So far, the feedback we've gotten has been positive.
It's good.
So they won't have a full injury report for him until Tuesday. Campbell said if he'd be giving more information, it would be inaccurate and just him guessing, but precautionary in the hospital, positive. He gave the thumbs up. I know that was really scary. People have been wondering for an update on that. So, I mean, still probably injured.
Yeah, still probably
from what that
injury,
looked like, man. That's good news.
Short bus, you're gonna love this. ASU currently blasting "Walk in your trap and take over your trap."
Wow.
In the locker room.
Wow. What a combination of news. 1-2.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal performance all the way around in this game.
We have our first apology for Jeff Sims. Let's get more in the chat. Aaron Wilson says, guys, I was the biggest Jeff Sims hater, and I apologize. Totri, maybe you should tweet that out right now.
So should I go ahead and get that out there?
You have it?
The Jeff Sims apology graphic?
Go ahead and get that out
here,
there.
I can pull it out for the guys. If they don't want to do it on social, they can just do it in the chat here.
Look, Jeff Sims played spectacularly today, and if he could play like that against West Virginia, Arizona State will beat West Virginia. If he could play like that against Colorado, Arizona State will beat Colorado. If he could play like that against U of A, Arizona State will beat U of A. Now, he could even play better too. He can hold on to the football. Like, he wasn't perfect. If he improves, considering this is the first time that he's had a full week as QB1, I mean, that's just as scary, right? Like that is a massive, massive boost to a team that has been down so many offensive weapons.
You need to apologize. Everybody needs to apologize.
We lost audio for a minute. Sorry.
Did you guys see Jeff Sims hit the salsa?
I did see he hit the salsa.
He also embraced his parents for like a whole minute after.
Hey, again,
awesome.
just a
first win
game,
in 3 years for him, man. Like, first win for him starting in 3 years.
Haven't he just hit the feed? We're good on audio now?
Yeah.
We're square. We're square.
My bad.
It's all good.
Chat, I asked you guys, what is your reason for your apology? I think mainly people are jealous.
What's your reason?
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
No, the media convinced me.
The media
convinced me he was finished.
The media and that's absolutely fair, man. I can't believe that they did this. The way that they did it. I want to talk about the defense here as well, because I think this Arizona State defense, to come off the performance that you did against Houston, to have Connor Wigman do what he did to this Arizona State defense, especially down the stretch in that Houston win over the Sun Devils just a week ago, to be able to come out here, really own the line of scrimmage the way that the Sun Devils did. I mean, Carson Hansen has been absolutely tearing up this conference the last several weeks, and I get he went over the century mark, but overall, like aside from a couple chunk plays, it felt like they held him in check for the majority of the game. Rocco Becht was forced to throw the ball 36 times, only completed 50% of his passes, didn't go over 200 yards through the air, held these wide receivers for the most part in check. Like, I loved the bend, don't break approach from this Arizona State defense. And when you needed somebody to make a play, Justin Wodtly, for example, coming up with a few big ones down the stretch in this one, like, you got it. Keyshawn Elliott, Jordan Crook, Keith Abney. Like, no matter what this offense looks like, I feel so confident in what this Arizona State defense provides on a game-in, game-out basis for this team and for this coaching staff. They continue to do just a phenomenal job. And this is still a defense with major injuries, right? Xavier Alford hasn't played in a Big 12 game. Prince Dorba didn't play today. Albert Smith had a couple of penalties that you'd love to get back that cost his team first downs.
Cyrus didn't play.
Cyrus didn't play.
Miles didn't play for the first half.
Didn't play in the first half. Like, you haven't had Zach Swanson on the D-line. Like, there have been so many injuries defensively that people aren't really discussing because of what the offense has been going through. And the defense has been the definition of next man up and continuing just to do that, to show up in these big-time games. And it has been wildly impressive. I'm so excited to see what this defense can do now with a week off. Yeah. Again, get healthy and really embrace what you have down the rest of the way for the 2025 season, because there's still a lot to play for. Man.
I mean, there still is a ton to play for. I mean, yeah, you made a bowl game, but are you going to make a good bowl game?
Yeah.
Are you going to end this season with 9 or 10 wins? Also, Lee Corso said it in chat. Thanks for always joining us every week, Lee, in your busy schedule. Said that Kenny said on the radio he's going to give the whole team off this week.
Wow.
Just go rest.
Just go get healthy?
Just go get healthy, go rest. How do we feel about that? Against West Virginia the next week.
I'm very interested to see if he says that now and then, again, potentially change.
I would be shocked if they get the whole week off.
Yeah,
I think maybe the whole week off from, like, field practice.
Yeah.
They're not taking, like, the week off from, like, meetings and stuff. There's no way that's going to happen.
Yeah. No, they're not just going to stop being a football team.
Wes Beasy in the chat says, call me Papa Shango. I said 24-21 ASU, and Jeff had his redemption game, 24-19 ASU, and I'd say 402 yards is some redemption. Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Are we Jeff Hims? It's on the thumbnail. He was him today, all the way around. And Jalen Moss. Do we want to talk about him for a quick second?
Yeah, Jalen Moss looked good.
He looked really good out there. Like, that almost gives me more excitement for what this offense can be when JT comes back after the bye. Because now it feels like, in all honesty, like, I get it. Malik had the 160-yard game, 170-yard game, whatever. Jaren has looked good from time to time.
Not a reception for Jaren.
We saw Jalen Moss be Jalen Moss today.
Jalen Moss was real.
Yeah, and he was good.
And he had a touchdown call back.
He was real, and he was good. You might say he was real good.
Yeah. Second best wide receiver on this team. Can we agree on that?
Jeff Sims' Resurrection Project is a T-shirt I want.
Yeah, I do too.
What did we say we wanted?
I
don't remember. My brain is mush. We should get a Jeff Sims emoji for the rest of the year. I'll make one.
Emoji? What is it though? Is it just like his face?
So somebody suggested it's his dirty jersey. Yeah.
Okay. We'll see what we could do.
I believe in you, Deli Man.
Believe in the Deli Man. Believe in the Deli Boy. But yeah, the Jeff Sims Resurrection Project.
Okay.
Go crazy.
So Brad Denny says, Kenny Dillingham says he's giving the team the entire week off with the bye, reconvening next Sunday. Said he's never done it in his career, but trusting his gut that this is what the team needs.
Look, man, our coach is weird. Like we know that. He's a weird guy. That's crazy, but
a whole week off is nuts. Especially after West Virginia wins, too.
All right, Espo, the ball's in your court.
I mean, Totri, you're already doing that.
Yeah, that's true. You're going to Cabo.
I'm bouncing on Thursday. So thanks, Kenny. Appreciate the week off. Take it. We'll enjoy it. Yeah, man. Again, this team just needs to get healthy regardless of what they look like practice-wise and all that stuff. But again, looking at this game, there's still so much to discuss. I think, again, like for me, the third down defense is something that has been questionable for points this season. And it felt like because Arizona State was able to win first and second down more often than not today, you had third and long situations against Iowa State, or Iowa State found themselves in third and long situations. They only were 2 of 14 on third down today. So, you were able to really, really break up some of those Cyclone drives. They weren't able to get things going offensively. I think that showed. And I think that played a big part in why Arizona State was able to win this game the way that they were, because Iowa State simply couldn't keep drives alive.
No, I mean, the timeliness of this defense was impeccable.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you get the interception, and then, of course, the ball goes back to Iowa State the following possession. I said it live on our watch along, but it gets to a point where that feels like in a football game, that is where the momentum shifts. And then Iowa State charges down the field. They get a field goal. They get a touchdown. And then, okay, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
That's realistically what happens to most teams, right? You ride the high gets taken away. All of a sudden, the other team has all the momentum. But instead, Arizona State's defense stayed staunch.
Yeah.
They stayed strong. Now, look, did Rocco Becht have the yips today? Yeah. I think he did. There were a couple pretty poor balls thrown from Rocco Becht. A couple of guys also on Iowa State dropped some balls as well.
The only reason why I disagree a little bit is because that's discrediting the ASU defense a little bit.
Let me finish my sentence. I said, and I was going to say
okay,
because Arizona State imposed their will and took him out of his rhythm.
Hand up.
Rocco Becht had the yips. Receivers were dropping balls, but because they were getting hit every time the ball touched their hands, right?
Yeah.
Like the Arizona State's defense suffocated today and took Iowa State completely out of their rhythm.
False start on the Dillingham.
Can we get some salami surveillance? The people are asking for it. People are asking for salami surveillance. There we go.
I'm literally I'm making graphics this whole time, so I can just do this if this is what you want. I'm drinking my bloody.
That'd be kind of lit. I think we keep it up.
Mm-hmm. Joe in the chat says, "Is Dilly taking the week to interview?"
Stop it.
Assuming he's interviewed for other jobs.
It's a funny joke, Joe.
Dilly's not going anywhere, and I mean that. Kenny Dillingham is not going anywhere to be a coach of another university. It's not happening. LSU, you could make the call. It's not happening. Penn State, you can make the call. It's not happening. Florida, you can make the call. It's not happening.
What about, never mind. It's not happening.
Yeah. Arizona State is where he wants to be. That is where he's at, and that's where he's going to continue to be. And we still got a ton to get into on the PHNX Sun Devils postgame show. I want to get to house specials, bottle service, happy hour heroes. And we will on the other side of our second break. Look, Rubus, you're looking extra handsome today.
Oh, I know.
For a number of reasons, but mainly it's because you are rocking those Shady Rays. Look, Rubus mentioned it earlier. He threw out my vacation plans. I'm going to Cabo next week. I have got multiple pairs of Shady Rays sunglasses that I will be bringing with me because you've got a pair of sunglasses for different things, different vibes, right? You need a pair for the pool, need a pair for the beach, need a pair for the wedding out there. Like, you got to be ready for the moment. And Shady Rays, well, they got you ready for any moment, especially the moment where potentially you lose your sunglasses. Maybe you break your sunglasses. It's all good. If you lose them or you break them, even on the first day of owning them, Shady Rays is going to send you a brand new pair. No guilt trip, just replacements. So now you guys can exhale. You don't got to worry about the next time you lose your Shady Rays sunglasses. They've got you covered. Plus, we've teamed up with Shady Rays to bring you an exclusive offer. Head to shadyrays.com and use code PHNX for 35% off polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself. The shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people.
Look, today was all fun and games, but it's not all fun and games getting in an accident or seriously getting injured. The lawyer that you hire, it matters. And that's why it matters that your first call is Mark and Alexis Breyer, the husband and wife law team. Look, they bring hundreds of years of combined trial experience throughout their entire team with multiple certified specialists in personal injury and wrongful death. And a certified specialist in Arizona is the state bar, which certifies less than 1% of all lawyers as specialists in injury and wrongful death litigation. They promise that you will have access to an attorney at all times. You never have to play phone tag trying to speak with your attorney, and they'll always find and make time to meet with you directly. The practice is 100% dedicated to injury and wrongful death, and they actually go to trial. Look, nobody can guarantee the outcome of a legal case, but they guarantee that you can cancel their fee at any time for any reason. If you had a serious injury, call the husband and wife law team first at 602-783-8841 or visit their website at husbandandwifelawteam.com.
If you guys are a part of the supporters club, go ahead and throw up the forks up emoji or the Kenny Dillingham emoji that you guys have access to. Again, you only have access to it if you are part of that supporters club. Super easy to sign up and join. $5 a month, and you get access to all these cool emojis. And I can't wait to continue to get more, potentially a Jeff Sims jersey emoji. I'm pumped for that one.
The Simoji.
This emoji would absolutely rip, especially the rest of the way.
If we get three more supporters by the end of the show, I will make that Jeff Sims emoji during the show.
Wow.
Before the show ends, and we'll have it live on our channel.
So 3 supporters right now.
Ends. If we get 3 supporters,
$5 a month
before the end of the show, I will make that emoji right now.
Wow. Well, that's the show. We appreciate you all. Yeah. Follow us at PHNX _Sun Devils. Do it. I mean, pretty much all of you are members anyway, but those who aren't, $5 a month get access to everything. You know what? We like to do our call ups and not call outs. A couple names I'd like to call up instead of calling out: Machiavelli and Jacob White and Banshidi. Those are 3 names that I'm like, you guys are basically already members. You got to become members. So appreciate all of you being here. Man, I mean, I feel like we could talk about Jeff Sims for like 2 hours.
We could. We absolutely could. I do want to go ahead and kick it to house specials, where we discuss a couple of key points that ultimately helped this team pull off the win. I know we mentioned it earlier, but this third down defense was impeccable. And in all honesty, the best part about this third down defense for me was the fact that you didn't really have to send a bunch of extra pressure, right? Yeah. I feel like I didn't see Arizona State blitz a ton in this game. When they did, it got home. And at the end of the day, that front 4 was generating pressure, and they were doing it without Prince Dorba back there, right?
Yeah.
And I get it. Sack numbers, you only had 2 sacks today. I believe 1 from Wodtly. They found a way to really move the pocket for Rocco Becht in this one, and that front 4 deserves a lot of love for the way that this third down defense overall played.
Yeah, and I think the secondary deserves it as well, because there were times where Iowa State tried to pass the ball on third down, and Arizona State, I mean, look, the end of the game, right? I mean, I guess that wasn't third down, that was 4th down at the end of the game, but the secondary stepped up in timely moments as well. All around great defensive effort, and all around great effort from Jacob White, who was literally in the middle of becoming a member when I called him out.
Wow.
He was in the middle of it.
That's huge.
And now he's a member. So now we need 2 more.
2 more.
Machiavelli and Banshidi. Calling you up, not out.
Calling you up. I love it. Absolutely loved the offense today for Arizona State. It's another house special. It was a Sims-friendly offense. You didn't see what you saw against Utah, where first play of the game, we're trying to take a shot, right? 40 yards downfield to a wide receiver. You knew exactly what this one was. They ran the ball with Jeff Sims 25 plus times. They ran the ball overall really well to have the yardage that they did as a team, 290 yards on the ground on the road in this weather. Tough thing to do. And then the play action pass. I think overall I'd love to see the specific numbers of what it looked like from a statistical breakdown of the play action pass when Jeff had those types of plays called. But it felt like because they were able to run the ball so effectively, and this defense ultimately was scared of what Jeff Sims was going to do on the ground. This offense was just so quarterback friendly today.
Oh, I'm so happy that the box score looks like it does, man. Like, I'm so happy because, again, like the Utah game, flush it down the toilet, move on. But that's not how you win a game with Jeff Sims. Like, Jeff Sims is a talented dude, man. Like, Jeff Sims is a good football player. But you can't have him do the same thing that Sam Levitt does. You can't have him do the same thing that Rocco Becht does, that Sawyer Robertson does, that Josh Hoover does. That doesn't mean that he's not a good football player, and that doesn't mean that you can't win with him. You know, it wasn't just Jeff Sims that was put in a good opportunity today, getting a whole week to start
an opportunity.
SQB1, an opportunity. Yeah. It was the coaching staff as well.
Yeah.
Because the coaching staff had a full week to prepare to play with Jeff Sims.
Yeah.
That's different. It's a different type of game plan. And every little small thing that they were able to scheme up, it worked out for them. And it was why ASU won today.
Absolutely. Jacob White with a a $5 super chat. Jacob, we appreciate you.
Our newest member.
Not only with super chat, but we appreciate you joining the supporters club as well. Says, need to hear the Deli Man's breakdown of an O-line targeting call.
Oh my God, it was horrible. It was horrible, man. Here's the thing I'll say. Well, thankfully they did remove targeting.
Yeah.
But still
a soft penalty.
That in general is horse crap. Like, that is what, like, so here's what I'm equating it to. Because you can look at it in a vacuum and be like, oh, he jumped on him. That's dirty. Here's what I'm equating it to. Imagine there's a receiver with the ball and the whistle gets blown for some reason because the play is stopped, but he's already going full speed at a safety and he puts his head down and the safety tackles him. That's not going to be called unnecessary roughness. Yeah. That's what this play was. The play got blown dead, and then with a second and a half later, Ihanacher finishes block. Yeah. Like, that's what you do. You pancake somebody, you jump on them so they can't get up. That's what you do.
Yeah.
It was so stupid.
No, it was
thank God they didn't call targeting.
I mean, the refs were so bad.
There was a lot of soft calls.
They were so bad
all day
today.
long.
The Keith PI.
Yeah. I mean, which one?
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's
the first one was bad. The second one was PI.
The first one was egregious.
I think was it the other way around? Oh, okay. Sorry,
yeah,
I was thinking it was bad on the refs. Yeah.
The final house special that I want to get to today is just one word: clutch.
Woo!
Jeff Sims was clutch. This coaching staff was clutch, calling plays offensively, defensively. Jesus Gomez, when you needed him, was clutch. This defense was clutch. Everything about this Arizona State team, my goodness, I don't think there is a team in the country that you want to play less when you've got maybe a play to win the game, play to lose the game, like a minute left on the clock, than the Arizona State Sun Devils, because they continue to win these tight games, these close contests. They just find ways to keep on winning, dude. 6-3.
Yeah, and that's the DNA of the team. Whether Sam Levitt and Jordan Tyson and Ben Coleman and Cyrus Fiaseu and Xavier Alford are playing, the DNA of this team is win a close game.
Yeah.
That's special. Not everybody's built like that.
Sorry, I'm getting lost in the comments here. There's a lot to read in the chat today. We do have some sound from Arizona State head coach Kenny Dillingham that we are going to get to here in just a second. We have also got bottle service to give to the player of the game. We have happy hour heroes, and we have a segment where we're going to be telling you our favorite play of today's game.
Closing time, fortune cookie.
Plus, we still have to dance. I mean,
we do have to dance.
We're not even halfway through the show.
No.
We got a lot to get to.
We got a lot to get to.
But we are going to go ahead and take our final break.
Mark down the date, November 16th. It's the Crown Royal Purple Bag Project at State Farm Stadium. Crown Royal believes it's not what you have, it's what you give. So when it came to honoring the bravest among us, American military heroes, they wanted to do more than simply raise a glass. They wanted to give something meaningful to thank them for all that they've given us. Since 2010, Crown Royal has packed and distributed over 1 million purple bags and counting to soldiers and veterans, providing them with essential care and comfort from home. They will continue their commitment to supporting military heroes with a goal of packing 2 million bags by 2030. Listen, you can get together and you can help them pack their famous purple bags and help out veterans today. Consumers and intents will get a chance to pack their very own Crown Royal purple bag with snacks and handwritten card as we work with packages from home to send them to individuals who are serving across the entire world. For more information, visit crownroyal.com/purple bag project.
Guys, 2 weeks from now, the Sun Devils are going to be back at home at Mountain America Stadium. So you guys should definitely go check out what Arizona State has in store for that one. Also, check out what Mountain America Credit Union has for you guys in terms of benefits for their My Style checking account, because it's got perks just for you guys, and a bunch of them at that. Restaurant deals, mobile phone protection, telehealth access, identity protection, loan rate discounts, offers on travel, and events, and so much more. Make sure you make my style your lifestyle at Mountain America Credit Union. Plus, MACU going the extra mile supporting college athletes, providing $20,000 in scholarships to local student athletes each year. Plus, they're donating $250 to support university athletics for every field goal made this season as well. Make sure you learn more at macu.com/ASU. Insured by NCUA. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply. Loans on approved credit.
We have another member. I'm just going to call you Look. Thank you, Look, for becoming a member today. We will have a dance party soon enough. One more to get a Jeff's emoji.
I don't know how to read your name, man.
We're just going to call you.
We can't really read your name.
Look, man, maybe change your username. And
change your username.
ULR.
That'd be awesome.
W member, though.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party.
One more for the Sims emoji.
Guys. One more for the Sims-moji.
Huge, absolutely huge. Yes, Michael.
McKay.
ASU1. It's a Christmas mirror.
I'm calling out McKay.
You're calling up.
I'm calling up McKay.
Calling up McKay.
Why aren't you a member?
Deli Man.
Yep.
Do we have some deli sound?
We do have some deli sound.
Let's go ahead and hear what Coach Kenny Dillingham had to say post game for Arizona State's 24-19 win over Iowa State.
That's Jeff. Jeff's a really good football player. It's the first time in his entire career he's been in the same system for 2 years. And he had a week of practice. He's a good football player. He threw the ball well. He controlled the perimeter. He made all the plays. His interception was on me, not him, at the end of the first half. We're not playing for second place. Nobody does that, right? That's a loser mentality, right? We're going to do whatever we can every week, whatever the best plan is to win that football game. Then you survive, and you advance, and you try to win another one. Doesn't matter what the record is. Doesn't matter what the stats show you, what you can accomplish, right? You only get a certain amount of opportunities to try to win football games, and Jeff was all in on doing whatever he could to win that football game.
I mean, there's no coach you'd rather have more.
Yeah, he says, I'll take responsibility for the interception. So Jeff Sims only had 2 turnovers today instead of 3. Big news.
That was his fault. I said it.
I don't even remember.
I mean, it was they were going to try to get a field goal.
Yeah.
I was like, just run the ball.
Yeah.
I'm a better coach than Kenny.
Yeah, there was really no need to throw a deep ball there.
No, he's the best, dude.
He is.
Yeah,
the best.
Kenny is this fan base is so lucky.
Yeah.
So lucky to have Kenny Dillingham, especially at the time that they have him. Think about it. Kenny Dillingham's still in year 3 as a head coach. He's never been a head coach before.
Nope.
Like, I feel like people gloss over that simply because they won the Big 12 championship last year. Like, this is, like, ridiculous to do and accomplish what he's accomplished at this point in time. He's still so young, and he's still got so much ahead of him in terms of coaching at ASU. It's going to be exciting, man. Long term, what he is able to do for this program. And there's still, again, like, there's still so much. Do we have any Big 12 updates on some of the
let me take a
games going on?
So Avery Johnson just scored a rushing touchdown to bring the score to 19-14. However, Tech is driving.
4th and 1.
It's 4th and 1. Yeah. 4th
Time
and
left?
1. 6 minutes to go in the third. 6:50 to go.
They're at
in
the
third.
Kansas State 7.
Kansas is ahead now, thankfully, 16-7 over Oklahoma State. And those are the only 2 Big 12 games going on.
Yeah, are we rooting for that one hard?
Well, no, I'm thankful for them being like you can't lose at home to Oklahoma State. I don't care who you are.
Yeah. I just didn't know we were anti.
It'd be funny if they lost.
I'm very pro Kansas.
We're also one supporter away from getting a Jeff Sims emoji.
We got to get
We need
supporter.
the Sims emoji.
Yeah,
Banshidi, McKay, Wanakin.
Hey, I will say, if somebody wants to gift one too, just to get there.
Yeah,
you're allowed to gift one.
You're allowed
too.
to gift.
How are we looking on bottle service?
Bottle service is ready.
Okay. I feel like it's pretty obvious where we're going here.
Max Ihanachor.
Bottle service is none other than Jeff Sims.
Can you imagine this guy running at you?
Can you imagine seeing this
I'd
bottle service
cry.
graphic
I know.
yesterday?
Hey, Wanakin became a member.
Wow.
Huge.
All right.
Absolutely huge.
I'll start
Wanakin.
making it.
405 total yards for Jeffrey D. Hims. The D stands for dog. 3 total touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air. Jeff Hims has arrived.
ULT says he's still running.
He's still running for the
Don't stop running.
30th carry for Jeff Sims. Unreal career performance for Jeff Sims. I'm so glad this offense was able to have a game like this, man. Because I get it still wasn't perfect, but this offense had a rhythm to it that I feel like, I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen since like Texas State.
But I think it's because they knew what they had to do. Like, again, with Sam's obviously a better quarterback, right? And Sam is one of the best quarterbacks in the country. But he could do so many different things that it felt like this offense was trying to get cute and trying to do a bunch of different things. Today, it was more simplified. You knew what you had to do to be successful. You knew what you had to do to win. And you went out there and you did it.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. But Jeff Sims, like, you could have called the plays and Jeff Sims could have not executed. He could have not picked up a couple extra yards after contact. He could have not delivered a couple good throws. Like, these are all things that were still falling on Jeff Sims' shoulders to execute. So at the end of the day, like, yeah, the offense looked simpler, and that way it made it look more effective. But it looked good because Jeff Sims made it look good.
Wow. Wes Beasy. Michael Jordan's middle name is Jeffrey. Just saying. Jeff Sims,
People
Michael
are saying,
Jordan.
Michael Jeff Sims Jordan.
Yeah.
That's got to be our next Jeff Sims tweet caption.
Yeah. I mean, they're one and the same.
Michael Jordan's middle name was Jeffrey. Is so funny. That's so funny, dude. That's so funny.
Oh, my goodness. Things you love to see, man. Things you absolutely
I
love
can't wait to see the Simoji.
Simoji's going to rip. For sure. But again, I'm more excited to see, again, like what the rest of the season has in store now for this team. West Virginia, Colorado, Arizona, the rest of the way. Depending on what goes on the rest of the day in terms of the conference, the Big 12 championship, there's still a path there for the Arizona State Sun Devils.
I'm sorry. So the official Arizona State Sun Devils Twitter account quote tweeted a tweet from Tipidus D Devil, and the picture is, "This post is for Jeff Sims believers, like if you're a real Jeff Simser." That's from 8 hours ago. The official ASU football account quote tweeted and said, "If Jeff has 1 million fans, then I'm one of them. If Jeff has 10 fans, then I am one of them. If Jeff only has 1 fan, then it is me. If Jeff has no fans, that means I'm no longer on the earth. If the world is against Jeff, then I am against the world." That's so real, dude.
That is awesome. Absolutely awesome stuff from the Arizona State Twitter account. I know you are working on the Simsmoji. Happy Hour Heroes. Do we just want... You're working on that? Okay, we'll get to Happy Hour Heroes in just a little bit.
Dillyman's got a lot on his plate right now.
Dillyman has a lot of orders up here. So I think it's perfect, Rubus, for you and I to go ahead and get to Love the Play, brought to you by our friends over at Arizona Lottery. Play and gift today. I feel like this one is pretty obvious here.
Targeting on an offensive line.
Exactly. No, the 88-yard touchdown run
has to be
from Jeff Sims, the longest run by an Arizona State, or the second longest run by an Arizona State quarterback in program history.
Do we know what the longest is?
It was 97 yards from some guy I've never heard of.
Some guy. Dylan Sterling Cole.
No, it wasn't Dylan Sterling Cole. I couldn't believe it.
That play was amazing.
He is quicker than a lot of people give him credit for, dude. Like, people see Jeff and they're like, okay, he runs the football, right? He can break loose. Like, he is a threat to go to the house, crib call, anytime he's got open space. Plus, there were times where he was lowering his shoulder out there. Like, just eating the hits. Like, I was wildly impressed with what I saw from Jeff from start to finish in this game, man. I like almost want to cry for the dude. Like, legitimately. Think about this, man.
How could
think
you
about
not?
what this guy has been through.
Yeah.
Nebraska. What was he? Started at Georgia Tech?
Yeah, Georgia
Like, all
Tech.
these different places. He came to Arizona State, and everybody, dude, everybody on the grossest thing of all time called the internet just beats up on this dude. Time and time again. Saying he's not this, he's not that, he's not good enough. Like, why is he our backup quarterback? I want to see a true freshman. I want to see this. He's not the guy, right? I had people last night in Old Town Scottsdale when I was there saying, show me the true freshman. We don't have a chance with Jeff Sims out there. And my honest response to them was, he gives them the best chance to win tomorrow. Just see what he's got out there. See what he can do with a full week with the ones, with a full game plan developed and installed around him and his skill set. And he comes out here today. 405 yards of total offense.
I don't care how you get it. That's impressive.
3 total touchdowns. In the Big 12 this season, That is the second best rushing performance of any player in the conference. Not just quarterback. That includes running backs, what Jeff Sims did today. He proved, to get this monkey off his back, to go on the road, to do this the way that he did it, in the environment that he did it, with his guys coming back another year. Jeff Sims, by the way, if you couldn't tell by the way he balled out today, could have gone in the transfer portal.
Yeah.
Could have started at a Power 4 school somewhere and had a fine season for them. He opted to come back, be the backup here, knowing that Sam was going to be the one.
In his last year of eligibility.
In his last year of college football, and says, you know what? This is about the team, right?
Yeah.
And again, the team rallied around their guy today, and Jeff deserves every bit of love for the way that he played in this one. Again, you just can't say enough.
Yeah, and it should have added another touchdown there.
Yeah.
There were 2 touchdowns that were called back, one of them on a BS penalty. The other one was an illegal motion. So, yeah. But the first one, where he actually ran in for one, it feels like the story of Arizona State, but he played well, but he could have played better, right? Which to me, when you have a bye week and then a weaker opponent and then another weak opponent and then another weak opponent, it's like, who's to say Jeff Sims can't continue to get better?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he knows what he needs to work on. He knows he needs to hold on to the ball. But I now have a lot more confidence in what a Jeff Sims-led offense could do, not just because of Sims, but because of what this coaching staff did around him. And if you are watching on TV right now, as we talk about this coaching staff and Jeff Sims, the party always continues over at gophnx.com. It's time for overtime, which means we can say some things.
Things can be said.
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. You'll have to tune in to find out.
Well, hopefully you're here. Hopefully you're still tuned in.
Russell says, do we want Cincy or Utah to win?
In this one, you want Utah to win this one. Yeah, you want Utah to win this game.
Yeah, because Cincy doesn't have a conference loss.
You need this shit to get fucked.
Yeah, there we go. Welcome to overtime. You need this shit to get fucking ugly.
You need this whole conference to fall apart. Yeah. Cincinnati, Tech,
you need
Utah.
Tech to lose today. BYU, I believe, is on a bye.
I did some of the math really, really early on in the week. Houston, Houston lost to West Virginia today. They need to drop at least one more game in their next 4. They have UCF, TCU, and Baylor. Again, Houston didn't look great today, so I think all of those games are open to them.
Yeah.
BYU is still undefeated in conference play. You need them to lose at least probably 2 games.
And they play Cincy for at least one of those.
They play
Tech. They play Tech and Cincy.
And they play Tech. They also play TCU, which TCU any given day can score 40 points. Cincy is undefeated. They have Utah, Arizona, BYU, and TCU. You'd like for them to lose to Utah, and ideally, if they would drop a game to Arizona or TCU, that would also be ideal. Pretty much the rest of the way, if you're an Arizona State fan, every week you're rooting for TCU. You need the Horned Frogs to be really, really good because they play a good chunk of the remaining top dogs in this conference, and ASU has the head-to-head over TCU, so that wouldn't matter. Tech the rest of the way, you'd love for them to lose to Kansas State today.
You want them to beat BYU. You do, because you have the tiebreaker over them, and then they'll have 2 Big 12 losses. They should beat BYU, who at that point, I believe they play next week, right?
BYU, yeah, that's going to be a game day game.
So BYU and Tech play next week. It's going to be game day if Tech wins today. But
you need Kansas State to win today.
You need Kansas State to win, and then you need Tech to beat BYU next week, and then I think you need BYU to beat Cincinnati.
Again, there's still
so much.
Just there's still a lot, but there's a path. There's a path to see Jeff Sims in the Big 12 championship.
Shit needs to get fucked.
Yeah, no, put it on a graphic.
Put it on
Anthony Totri. Shit needs to get fucked. Give me an emoji for that one. Yeah, it is gonna be.
Hey, chat. The Jeff Sims emoji is loading in.
Oh my gosh, are they gonna be able to access it yet or no?
Yeah. Immediately, yeah.
Wow. I'm so pumped.
How about the deli man?
Come on,
huh?
Well,
bottle service, deli man.
I will say, I was gonna do something a little crazy, and then you'll see. I did it very simple, and I think it's gonna work better than trying to go overboard here.
How about my computer about to die?
You want a charger, brother?
No, it's fine.
You sure?
We'll let it rip.
There you go.
It's got 10%.
I got you. Well, this might not be.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
All right, chat. The Sims emoji is live.
Spam this emoji
is live, chat. I haven't seen it, so please throw it in the chat when you have access to it. I want to see exactly what this looks like. I feel like we gotta wait before we.
Oh, I see.
You see it?
I see it. That's not it, Jacob. Our PHNX Sports account just spammed it. It's a Jeff Sims headshot. Let's go.
I like it. I like it, man.
The other one that you guys are spamming is Kyler Murray.
Jeff Sims, by the way. I said it to the guys.
Yeah.
He is just Kyler Murray and Jacoby Brissett's
Let's
body.
not talk about the Arizona Cardinals. This is a happy place.
I originally was gonna make his eyes glowing, and then I took it away, and I was like, no, his gaze in this picture is so
awesome.
good.
It's awesome. That's how he's looking at that Iowa State defense, just gazing.
That low-key is my favorite emoji now.
It's a great emoji.
It's so
the
funny.
Sims emoji is absolutely fire.
Emoji rocks, man.
Let's go ahead and get to Happy Hour Heroes. It wasn't just a phenomenal Jeff Sims game. We already gave some credit to some other folks, but a couple of other big-time players for the Sun Devils in this one deserve some love. And starting on the defensive side of the ball, Justin Wodtly, dude. I know the numbers aren't ridiculous, but coming up clutch and making the plays that he did at the times in which he did. The sack was massive. The pass deflection was massive. The last couple drives of the game. Justin Wodtly's veteran presence has been there all year long, but man, did it show up today in Ames.
Yeah, he was spectacular today. You don't win this game without Justin Wodtly.
Yeah.
Especially the end of game pass deflection. That was big because Rocco got in a little bit of a rhythm. Iowa State's offense got in a little bit of a rhythm. You thought, okay, they're moving down the field a little bit better than they had moved the entire game. And then that was the play that really took them out of it and swung the momentum back in ASU's favor. Huge game from Justin Wodtly.
Yeah, and John says it, plus the thriller celebration with the sack.
He had some field stuck in his helmet.
And the eye black sick. All over one side of the face.
So
Justin Wodtly's just a great dude. Just all the way around. He might be one of my favorite players through the Dilly era, period.
10 more people join, we get a Justin Wodtly
emoji. Just absolutely incredible from him, man. He played with high wattage, according to Wes Beasy. Love that.
It's good.
Can we give a new nickname to Shaman?
Shaman.
It just auto-corrected when I was trying to type his name. The Shaman.
Shaman.
No, Shaman.
Shaman.
Shimon like the Shaman Mateer.
Shaman?
No, like a shaman.
No, I heard you. What would you like to call him?
A shaman.
Oh, I thought that's what it auto-corrected to. You didn't want to call him that?
Oh, dude, you're dumb as rocks sometimes.
Bro. Not understanding what you're saying, dog.
I want his nickname to be the Shaman.
The Shaman. Okay. I thought it auto-corrected to that. I'm just explaining you my POV.
Okay. It did auto-correct to it, and that's what made me think of it.
Can we agree to something? Huh. If Shaman shows up in chat right now, we have to make a Shaman emoji.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. If Shaman shows up, we're not going to message him or anything. If Shaman just shows up in chat, we'll make a Shaman emoji.
I think that's
I'm not going to stop you guys from messaging him.
Ooh, Satan has got the Shaman.
The Shaman. I think it's just the Shaman.
That's the Shaman. Dude, you got to.
You are special. You're a special guy. Nobody is like Anthony Totri.
Oh, man. You're something, brother.
You are the guy.
Shimon Mateer, he's our other happy hour hero today. 68 receiving yards, 1 receiving touchdown. The other Florida boy coming up big.
Yeah, Florida boy
Jeff
connection.
Sims.
I remember Camp T. I was talking to, I forget if it was, I think it was Shimon. And like 4 of the players that are from Florida were all around Shimon. And I started talking to all of them, and I said, what is it that guys from Florida bring? And all of them, all at the same time, go, in unison, they go, speed.
Yeah.
And that's true. I mean, I think Shimon played great today. 68 receiving yards and a touchdown, but overall,
I feel like he's stuck at 68 receiving yards
for his entire
every game, bro.
Yeah. I think Shimon is just all around one of the best football players on this team.
Should I change the thumbnail of this?
Without a doubt. I think you should. I think Shimon is just so good. He's just so good and so solid.
Yeah, man. I'm cool with it.
He's got good hands. He's timely. He's open when he needs to be. I think he's got underrated yak. Like, he's the kind of guy that he gets a catch and he's gonna fall. He's gonna go forward.
Yeah. So he doesn't run. He rumbles.
He falls. Yeah. He
rumbles. Yeah.
He rumbles.
For sure rumbles.
He was always the baby rhino. He was always the guy.
The baby rhino was here the whole time.
I wonder what Markson Douglas is up to.
I don't.
We need to get Jeff Sims to use the Sims emoji at some point. I don't know how.
Yeah.
It just has to happen.
You need to get Shimon a Shimon emoji. You need Sims to get a Sims emoji.
I'm gonna see what we can do. Let's see what we can do next week. Early on.
The team has the whole damn week off. So they got to be in here.
Banshees said Tech just scored an awesome touchdown.
Hey, Kenny.
Whole week off.
If your whole team's off, what are you doing? I think you're coming in studio.
Come on in, Kenny. Come on in.
Come on in.
Especially when he's in Cabo.
Take your shoes off. Stay a while. Hang out.
Totri's in Cabo.
Vibes. Coach. Totri's in Cabo.
Totri's in Cabo.
Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Drop a 5-star review.
Big 12 championship. You're in the chase.
Gentlemen, what else do we want to get to before we get to closing time?
I'm just stalling for Shaman.
You're just stalling for
okay,
Shaman.
So last week, if you guys remember, for those of you who don't know, we do a segment at the end of the show where we open up a fortune cookie, read the fortune, and take what it says to heart. Last week, do you guys remember what it said?
Your luck is about to change, right?
Yeah, your luck from this day forward, your luck will change. And we took it as a horrible thing because they had just lost in a very unlucky game. But I think it was the opposite way.
So do we open one now?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, 100%.
Do we want to do that now?
Yeah, I can grab it in a second. Let me just change this thumbnail to make it more Jeff Sims
important
themed.
Things.
More Jeff Hims. Nicholas and a couple other people I think have asked this question, off-topic question, but should Sam stay one more year? Somebody was asking if Sam was going to go in the what's it called? In the NFL draft. He could. It would be a very unwise decision for Sam Levitt to ultimately declare for the draft. I think there is a high percentage that Sam Levitt returns to college football. Now, whether that's at Arizona State or somewhere else is still kind of up in the air. I think if you had a betting favorite, I would say the betting favorite is that he returns to Arizona State, but of course it is a possibility that he ultimately enters the transfer portal. I think those two options are far more likely than him going to the NFL draft. He is not yet a first-round pick by my estimation. I think he still has a lot to show out there on tape in a good way, which would ultimately boost his draft stock. And for me, like, there is just so much more money in college football if you are not a first-round pick. So he can make more as a college quarterback than he can as a second or third round.
Well, he's the kind of guy that wants to be here. I mean, you saw what happened after last year. I mean, Sam Levitt could have left in the transfer portal last year.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that was certainly on the table. Plus, for Sam, I mean, Jeff Sims said that Sam helped him get ready for this week. I think those two have a really great relationship. And I think Sam really wants to do something special here. And I know that he's not happy with the fact that his season has ended the way that it has ended. And we talked about this in our breaking news pod yesterday morning, and I'm sure it's something that we'll be talking about throughout the rest of the season and, of course, throughout the offseason as well. But, I mean, money-wise, respect-wise, like personality-wise, I think it all makes sense. Oh, Champ is here. What's up, Champ?
Here. Says Sims is the real deal.
I think it makes sense for Sam to say. But, yeah, I mean, Sims definitely the real deal. Champ, I would love to hear your perspective. I think a lot of people were a little surprised with 400 all-purpose yards from Jeff Sims. How were you all feeling going into today? From Jeff Hims. How were you all feeling going into today, and how are you feeling now that you guys picked up a win in Ames?
He's done miracles on me.
He has. Hey, chat, spam the Jeff Sims emoji. And
just everybody look at that, man.
Miracles on
that is our guy. That's our guy.
That's our guy.
That's our guy.
Our guy is Jeff Sims.
Hims, man. Get it right.
Champ says never a doubt.
Never a doubt, man.
Never a doubt.
This team rallies around Jeff.
Team believes.
Absolutely. I mean, Shaman tweeted it out 6 minutes ago.
Get Shaman on the damn show.
Said, love this team. All we do is fight. Back to work.
Dude, all the Jeff Sims emojis in chat.
Yeah, everybody spam the Jeff Sims emojis.
Oh, my God.
It's just an army.
Champ, you see the Jeff Sims emojis? Go show this to Shaman and tell Shaman if he joins this chat, we will make a Shaman emoji as well.
Sunday Sims. And on the seventh day, Jeff rested.
Sunday Sims.
Yes.
Sunday
Bye week. It's in the Bible, man. And on the seventh day, Jeff Hims rested.
Champ, what you doing for your bye week, pal? Come through?
Don't pal him, bud.
Bud, Chief,
Buster,
King,
Champ.
Champ says showing it to him right now.
Shaman, all right, everybody. I need you to spam the
Shaman,
Jeff Sims.
get in here. We'll make a Shaman emoji.
Spam the Jeff emojis, the Sims emojis,
so
that Jeff can see it, so that Shaman can see it, that everybody can see it.
If the first, how about this? The first ASU player to join gets an emoji. Make it a competition. Never mind. It's just Shimon. Get Shimon in here.
Shimon. Final thoughts, gentlemen.
I'm just waiting.
I need your final thoughts, though.
Final thoughts.
We can't sit here all day.
9-3 is on the table.
Yeah.
9-3 is certainly on the table for Arizona State. I mean, if Jeff Sims plays like this every week, which I know his team believes in him to do so. I know our chat believes in him as they're all spamming the Jeff's emojis. Hey, Tony became an MVP.
Tony
Thanks,
Tigre.
Tony.
Let's go, Tony.
Thanks, Tony. Oh, we got to do a dance party. Looks like I do a pretty big dance party at the end.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end.
9-3 is on the table. Much needed victory for morale, especially going into this bye week and going into a game against West Virginia, who just knocked off the team that knocked you off. So this was about as must-win could get, and they ended up doing it. So big shout out to Sims. Big shout out to Shimon and Wodtly, our happy hour heroes. Big shout out to the entire defense. Big shout out to all the fans who showed up in Ames and held down in Ames. I mean, this was all around a great weekend to be a Sun Devil.
Deli Man. Final thoughts.
Oh, you're asking my final thoughts. Sorry, I was tweeting about Jeff Sims.
It's okay.
Aren't we all?
This is still a special group, and the people that thought they were just going to lay down and die are the people that don't understand what this team has been about and what will be about and what will always be about when Kenny Dillingham is your head coach. You got to have faith in this program moving forward for this year, but also one thing that this win gives you more than anything is hope and promise for as long as Kenny Dillingham is here that you are going to field an excellent football team regardless of who is playing and who is not.
That is very true. Very, very true. Before we hit closing time, we've got our fortune cookie.
Time for the Wheel of Fortune.
This is Jeff Sims' helmet, by the way.
Yeah, if you guys don't.
Yeah.
This is literally Jeff Sims' helmet.
Jeff, I got your helmet.
This was a sign.
Jeff.
This was always a sign.
It was always a sign, man.
This was always
It was
a sign.
always
I
a
just wanna
sign.
keep on,
I got your helmet,
I
Jeff.
just want to keep smacking it.
What's the fortune cookie say? I don't like the noise it makes in my ear.
Wow,
Don't do
chat.
it.
You guys ready for this one? I got to pull up the deli cam.
He's Shimon in the chat.
Let's
the
go.
brick
Hey, chat. So last week, as
Salami
I told you
surveillance,
guys,
let's
if you weren't here, and if you don't know what this segment is, as I said it before, we open a fortune cookie, take it to heart, whatever it says. Last week it says your luck is about to change, right? And we took that to heart in a bad way because we assumed it was for the worse. No, the luck changed for the better. I think we can take this one the right way. There is a prospect of a thrilling time ahead of you.
Woo!
Wow. That is absolutely huge.
CCDV, cold cut deli vision. That's massive.
Wow.
Shimon is here! Let's go!
You know what that
All
means?
right, that means
Elliot?
I gotta add a Shimon emoji.
Okay.
A Shimoji.
A Shimoji.
Shimoji.
Shimon, do you want the Sims emoji treatment, or do you want me to?
Everybody show
What do you
Shimon
guys
the
think?
Jeff Sims emoji.
We need to know. Yeah, Shimon, do you want like just a?
Do you want a 7?
Do you want a headshot? Do you want what do you want?
What do you want,
for
Shimon?
your Shimoji?
His ESPN headshot goes crazy.
All right, we'll do the.
He's wearing glasses.
The glasses. I think we gotta do the glasses Shimon headshot. Dude, Shimon, your guy Jeff Sims. If you're still in the chat or if you just hopped in to say hi,
to get a quick emoji.
That'd be awesome. I'd love to hear from Shimon. Shimon wants a 7. He wants a 7.
Okay.
Shimon, I'd love to hear what it means for you for you to see your Florida guy step up and lead this team to victory with 400 all-purpose yards, because although Shimon says the glasses headshot does go crazy. I think we'll leave the call up to the deli man. I think either works.
I think you got to do that, except the glasses are 7s.
The glasses are 7s. Shimon, I just want to know what it means. I love it. We're interviewing him like he's on the show.
That's just a you thing.
Stop saying we. That's just you.
Yeah, it's just a you thing.
Hey, listen, man. We got Shimon Mateer in the chat. I gotta ask, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just chilling with Jeff Sims' helmet on. That's all I'm saying.
Literally Jeff Sims.
Literally Jeff Sims' helmet.
What are your final thoughts before we get to closing time?
Well, closing time is my final thoughts.
Yeah, but what are your second to final thoughts?
I mean, this team played a hell of a football game in a hell of an environment. And again, keep doubting this team, man. Keep telling them they can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Keep telling them that they're not good enough. Keep reminding them that, the players that are currently playing aren't the ones that had all the expectations. Because now this is, since 2023, Arizona State hasn't lost back-to-back football games.
No, sir.
This is talking about a program that was coming off back-to-back 3-9 seasons. And now you're telling me they don't lose back-to-back games. It's not what they do. Shimon in the chat says, Jeff put the work in. I couldn't be more proud of him. Damn near cried on that run.
Look, Jeff has definitely been a hard worker since the moment he got to ASU.
Yeah.
And to get his moment in front of his guys in a game that was much needed against a good team, it's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful story. Thanks for sharing, Shimon.
Wes Beasy, Totri, Ruby, and Shane. I'm
the LA PHNX correspondent
now. Hey, man,
I need some of that food you're cooking.
I'm here for
Wes
it, man.
Beasy?
Absolutely here for it. The Deli Man is working on the Shimoji. What a day, huh?
Who would have thought?
What a day. A dub and 2 emojis for the supporters.
Awesome.
While you're doing that, Deli Man, can you just hit the win music so we can maybe do a little dance? Because I feel like Rubus. We got several new members today.
We did.
We got to celebrate them the only way we know. With the Jeff Sims. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to welcome so many new members in the Supporters Club. Jacob White, Tony T. Gray. Who else do we have joining the Supporters Club today?
You look.
Huh?
You look.
You want me to look?
No, just you look.
Oh, yeah, you look. I forgot.
Look.
We can't really read your name. You look. Welcome. We appreciate everybody joining today, but specifically those new supporters. You guys are absolutely awesome. You guys are the reason why we got a Jeff Sims emoji today, why we're getting a Shimoji a little bit later on. Absolutely incredible stuff from the Devils today. And the Deli Man's working overtime to make sure that you guys get it all. Again, a 24-19 day over the Iowa State Cyclones. Jeff Sims put this team on his back and carried them to victory, man. Absolutely carried the Sun Devils to victory. How we looking, Deli Man?
Almost have it done.
Almost have it done.
Oh, this is
well,
so
while
sick.
you crank that out. Yep, you heard me. Let's go ahead. Let's get to closing time here.
Well, hold on. Once we start closing time,
then it's over.
You can't stop.
You can't stop.
I'm
the bar
uploading
closing?
it right now, so
Okay.
just give me.
Okay,
just give
so
me a second.
we'll get the Shimoji in here.
I'll say this. Can I shout out my guy?
You can shout out
My guy, Malik
there you
McClain.
go.
I mean, look, not 160 yards like last game, but just an incredible reception from him. I mean, if he could be consistent, if he could just be consistent for this offense, that's going to be massive. If him and Jalen Moss can both be consistent, if you can get Jordan Tyson back and have those three involved, Jared Hamilton didn't have a catch today, right? If you can get four of those guys. I didn't even see him
on offense today.
If you can get 4 of those guys involved,
plus Shimon.
That would be massive. Plus Shimon. That would be massive for when Sims is able to throw the ball for the 24 times that he threw it to have all of those weapons. That'd be great. Also, just look around the Big 12 where we're standing right now at the end of this show. 29-14, Texas Tech is leading with 13:40 to go over Kansas State.
Would love a Kansas State touchdown somewhere in there, man.
Oh, I mean, yeah, a Kansas State touchdown. But I get that y'all thought that Kansas State was going to win. It felt like a feel-good story. I mean, Kansas State is driving second and goal at the Texas Tech 18, but I think Tech is just too good. Kansas up 24-14 over Oklahoma.
Nobody
that one
cares
going in the
about that
fourth
game.
quarter.
U of A kicks off soon, don't they?
45 minutes, Arizona takes on Colorado on the road, and then later tonight, Cincinnati and Utah facing off at Rice-Eccles Stadium. Baylor getting the win over UCF 30-3. West Virginia beating Houston 45-35 on the road, and then of course ASU beating Iowa State 24-19.
I never thought I'd see the day, but Satan and Satin says, Rubus, thanks for converting me to the Church of Malik. I've seen the light.
You're welcome.
Oh, there's the Shimoji.
The Shimoji's in there.
Shimoji
Wow.
is here.
The 7.
The 7. Oh,
I love that.
Let's go.
I love that. That's actually a sick one. That's a sick one. The Shimoji is
Shimoji.
a 7. Everybody drop the Shimojis in there, the Sims emojis. The ASU chat, guys. You guys now, I think, have officially the most emojis of any of the podcasts here at PHNX Sports. So absolutely huge. Your football team is 6-3 going bowling, which again doesn't sound like a ton considering you're fresh off a Big 12 championship. Still a lot to play for here in the 2025 college football season. We've been going now for a while. It is time to close up shop, close up the bar with closing time here. Normally, I've got 3 takeaways for you. Today, I just got the one. Wow, that is really cool. It's really cool, actually. The singular closing time that I have today. I got to get the sexy jazz music in here.
Give me a second.
Give you a second. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
In terms of closing time.
If you don't have the emojis, refresh.
Why not us? Why not us? Why not us?
I wish I could do like an instrumental version.
Every single season that we've had Kenny Dillingham, every single game, it feels like there's somebody saying something about those Arizona State Sun Devils, why they can't do and accomplish X, Y, and Z. They proved to you today. They proved to you yesterday. They proved to you a week ago what they can do. They can beat anybody, anywhere, given any circumstances. It's about them. It's not about the opponent. I think that was made very clear today. And so with 3 games left, why not us? Why not the Arizona State Sun
Devils? Might just have to sing it.
The sexy sax music?
Oh.
Wait, what happened to it?
It's in. I'll explain later.
Oh, okay.
Here we can do I mean, you know what? Let's just keep the vibes high.
Yeah, I mean, we could just keep the vibes high.
Spam this emoji. Spam the shimoji.
Guys, that is going to do it for today's PHNX Sun Devils postgame show. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop 5-star review wherever you get your podcast. We appreciate everybody hopping on today, not just on the postgame show, the pregame show, the watch-along as well. And if you enjoyed today's content of the show, follow at PHNX_Sun Devils. You can follow me at Anthony_Totri. You can follow Rubis here at Erik Rubin. That is Erik with a K. Follow the Deli Man at Shane D.
Just making mistakes as always.
And we will see you guys on Monday for a Victory Monday. In the meantime, go Devils. Peace.